Rochelle here, and today I'm here to share with you all some more crochet stuff, and I have some loom knitting exciting things to show you. Okay, let's get started. The first thing that I want to show you all is actually something that my husband loom knitted for me. Now, I had a lot of people asking about the reddish scarf that was on my mannequin, which I will insert a picture here. Okay, so now you all have seen my mannequin modeling the scarf that my husband made. And so here's the scarf. And he was off work this past week, you know, the holiday. He had about 2 weeks off. And so I told him, I was like, I want you to make me a matching hat to go with the scarf that you loom knitted me. So here's the hat. I love this hat. It is so warm. Like, I wear it around the house like a lot. I've even fallen asleep in it. Like, it is so comfortable. And like, I have, you know, really big hair and it fits so great. And he did such a great job on the closure. It looks fantastic. It really, really does. And this was, well, both of these were actually made using Crafting with Claudie tutorials. And the yarn that I used is I Love This Chunky, which is a Hobby Lobby brand. And the color is called Red Velvet. And it has 100 grams, 109 yards. And there's still some left. And I thought about maybe adding a pom-pom, but I like it the way it is. I really do. So yeah. I really was excited to show you all that. I do have a finished project. In my last video where I was talking about my 2016 goals, I was working on a shawl. It is the Romantic Lacy Shawl by Red Heart. The pattern is available on their website. And here it is. I love this. This is one of those projects that I made it and I was like, wow, I really need to go ahead and give this to the person that ordered it, or I'm going to keep it for myself. Yeah, I really like the way it looks. I think it turned out great. Yeah. Yeah, I really like the way it turned out. So I think she'll be happy with it as well. Now this was made using an is it a J size hook? I don't know, for some reason J doesn't sound right to me. No. I used a K-size hook. Yeah, I knew it was like a bigger hook, but yeah, I used a K-size hook. And the yarn that I used was I Love This Yarn by Hobby Lobby. And I ended up using almost 2 skeins to make it. These are 7-ounce skeins. So I'm not sure how much of this is left, but this is a part of the second skein that I used. So, you know, not only is it a great project, it's a very easy pattern to follow. Especially if you know how to do a double crochet, you can do this project. And it doesn't use a lot of yarn. You know, I think it's one of those great stash buster projects where, you know, you have a bit of this yarn left and a ball of this yarn left, and you just want to like use up yarn and just make it in different colors. It would be great for that. So yeah. That's what I use, and I hardly use 2 skeins, so I really like the way it turned out. Okay, now if you all remember from the little miniature Hobby Lobby haul that I did, I picked up this yarn. As you all know, I am a football fan. I like sports, and when I saw this, it kind of reminded me of the Green Bay Packers. And I'm in the middle of, I guess you could say this is my whip for today. I am making a slouchy hat. And I've always wanted to try like the Team Spirit yarn by Red Heart, but I just really didn't like the texture of it. So I found this. It's called Fan Pride by Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn. I got it on clearance. Of course, you know, all of Hobby Lobby's yarn is $3.99, but I got this for $2.39. So I got a really good bargain on it. But I wasn't sure how I was gonna like the whole like self-striping thing. I usually like to kind of be in control when I'm making like striped hats. I like to kind of count how many rows are going to be this color or that color. Well, the thing about this yarn is that it's kind of unpredictable as to how it's going to turn out, because you don't know where one color ends and where one color starts. But I've been working with it and I'm really liking it. This is what I've done so far. I haven't pulled the magic ring in the middle yet, but I really like the way it's turning out. It's so cool because like you don't know when the next color is coming. Like for example, this row here, the green stops and the gold the gold starts and the green ends. And so it's really cool. You know, like I'm really excited to see how this is going to turn out. And the color is called green gold. And so you can use this for a lot of sports, you know, high school football, you know, college, whatever you want. So I really like it, and it is super soft. I love it. It is so soft. Okay, I got some other stuff to show y'all. I have been making some hats, and this hat here is made using Red Heart Super Saver camo in orange. I really like how this color goes together. These colors go together very well. And it is made using double crochet. Another very simple project, and the pattern for this is the Red Heart Head Hugger pattern. And it's really nice. Now the thing about that pattern is I tend to crochet loosely, which is funny because like I loom knit very tightly, which is why my husband's better at it, because he has bigger hands, and so he looms it a lot looser. So that's why I feel like his hat fit me better than the yellow hat that I had made. I might showed you all that in a few other videos. But anyway, I tend to crochet loosely, and so that pattern from Red Heart calls for, I believe it's an I size hook. And every time I made this hat, it just turned out to be too big. And so I actually went down to an H, or is it a G? Yeah, for the men's size hooks, for the men's size hats, I use an H hook. And for the women's size hats, I use a G hook, because you know, when it comes to patterns, you have to learn how to adjust depending on your tension. And I have a loose tension, so sometimes I have to go down in a hook size. And so here it is again. Okay, and the next hat is similar, except this one is made in all camo, Red Heart Super Saver camo. And it's the same pattern, and that's the great thing about this pattern is that, you know, you can switch it up and add color. Same pattern, I just added a color. So I like how that turned out. And once again, using that exact same pattern, I did pink and camo. And this color is Red Heart Super Saver Petal Pink and Red Heart Super Saver Camo. And it's the same double crochet pattern that I showed you all in the last two videos. And so once again, all you gotta do is change the color. Or you can really jazz it up and you can use a variegated color. And this same pattern, the same head hugger pattern from Red Heart, and I used the color Red Heart Super Saver Pink Camo. So yeah, so it's amazing how just by changing the yarn around, it looks like you did something completely different, but it's all the same pattern. Oh, and I forgot to share with you all that this shawl that I made is 64 by 24 inches. It was supposed to have been like 64 by 20 inches, but like I said, I'm a loose crocheter, so it came out bigger, of course. But anyway, so those are all of the finished projects and works in progress that I have for you all. I hope that you all are having a super awesome day. For once, it's actually sunny outside, which is super awesome. So I hope you all having a super awesome day, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye!